Stephen Chase here, BlockShow Singapore 2019. I got to tell you, there's a lot of excitement happening right now. We've been talking gaming, investments, real estate sector, of course fintech. Everyone is being affected. One thing we haven't spoke about is the health sector, but what we love to speak about is being here in Singapore, speaking about Hong Kong, speaking about China, speaking about Singapore, speaking about this community that has really adopted and loved what's happening within the blockchain and crypto community. And I have to tell you, we're here with James Welch, and a huge advocate of Ether. So can you just do us a favor, introduce yourself to the DLive community, tell them about yourself a little bit, and let's get into it right now.
Sure, I'm James Ward, the founder of DFG and ETC Lab. Basically, we do three things. The first, we do investment. We manage $500 million, overall the AUM. And the second is about ETC. We are operating ETC Core, which is the core development team of Ethereum Classic. And also we operate ETC Lab, which is the incubator of, on top of Ethereum Classic. It's kind of like a mini version of Ethereum Foundation plus Consensus.
Got it.
Yeah. The third part is like the huge operation in China. We got 200 people there operating a bunch of different businesses. We operate the second largest decentralized wallet called A-Token. We operate another licensed exchange in Middle East called Matrix. We also invest into operate independently exchange called BitSoda. So pretty heavy in China about the kind of use cases, applications.
Wow. And now, what was the reason to build out such a plethora of services?
Yeah.
Did you find that you really needed to build everything from the ground up? Or you just saw, hey, listen, this is just what I want to see myself, and this is what the community should have no matter what? Why such an extensive, robust offering?
Yeah, I mean, overall, we get a lot of profit and return from the investment side, but we want to do it first, contribute to this industry as well as, make our ecosystem bigger.
Okay.
So we take a look at Asia country and the Western country. US and the Western country is more kind of like good at technology. So we choose kind of like a public blockchain industry to enter into. So select Ethereum Classic. For the Asia country, the market is so big. It's kind of a huge market.
Fantastic.
So what we're doing is kind of like use our expertise, in kind of like in Western country, bring back to China to help those kind of businesses become mature, to generate enough traffic, revenue, profit, just take advantage of the market.
Okay. So what are the exciting sectors that you're seeing lighting up? Let's take it two ways. What are the exciting sectors lighting up? Return on investment. And that you're seeing 10, 20 years that's not so exciting right now, but it's going to blossom into something absolutely fantastic.
I mean, I would say, the one of the best investment or long-term holding for our company is still ETC.
There.
So because when Ethereum go to proof of stake, we are going to cooperate with Ethereum 1x team very closely about building all the kind of infrastructure of the POW version of Ethereum. So what that means is that we will continuing working on all the feature, basically a technology, as well as building a full ecosystem for this. There are some of the applications use cases which are suitable to build on top of the POW version of blockchain.
Right.
That will be ETC. So we already attract a lot of Ethereum projects already support ETC like Rhythm, Truffle, Gitcoin, MakerDAO, which is good.
Right.
We build a very solid infrastructure and the middle layer, so we will find like a great use case in the future. So that's one of the most exciting investment in our enterprise.
Okay. So who has shocked you? Right? What company has shocked you in the past year, 18 months that you've seen under the blockchain umbrella, and you're impressed with either their penetration, adoption, scalability? What company has impressed you so far?
I guess we'll be MakerDAO.
Okay.
Yeah. So what I see, in this DeFi, overall ecosystem, we got to find something which the business model has been verified by the centralized entity. You got a lot of great centralized business doing borrowing and lending, like Genesis Capital, right? And also Matrix Port in China. So you got a business model has been verified. But if you put it on the decentralized network, is there any possibility for this to be like disruptive or like
Right.
a takeover all the market?
Right.
So MakerDAO is going so far, and it could be a killer app in the future.
Huh. Interesting, very interesting. So you must have learned 1,000,001 lessons from the day you started here.
Yeah.
Can you give me two lessons that you've learned that you had to go through fire to learn that lesson? And can you give a little bit of advice to the D-Live community on that?
Sure. I mean, we started venture capital like 3 years ago. Started with $80 million, and we got like a 3x return, which is super good, right? But we are better than VC, but it's not as good as buying Bitcoin. Right?
It's very true.
Yeah, and also the second problem of this one is that if you're buying Bitcoin, it's kind of like a liquid.
Right, yeah.
But it's kind of like a paper money still on the balance sheet. Like you got like a $250 million on your balance sheet. It's like a paper money.
But it's really nothing, but okay.
Yeah, I regret a lot. I like 3 years ago, I didn't enter into the market of the tokens. I stick to equity, and it's not bad compared to like a 99% of VC, but it's a little bit I missed the opportunity to kind of catch the crazy market of like 2017 about the tokens.
All right.
So I learned from it. I hope for the next bull market I won't miss the opportunity to generate like a great return about it.
Oh, it's going to be very interesting to see the players when that shift happens, man.
Yeah.
Because I think everyone has their strategy and they're waiting.
Yeah.
Everybody's just waiting to dial in right there. So the last thing is, how can the folks reach out to you? If they have an idea, if they have a company that they built, how can they reach out to you? If you can let them know the best way to reach out to you and to explore exactly what you have going on, and leave them with another little piece of wisdom that you can give as advice to them.
Yeah, sure. I think we got an office in Shanghai, in Singapore, in like for sure San Francisco, and also Abu Dhabi.
Okay.
Yeah, and Korea as well, by the way. So we got different employees there. You can always try to reach like the employees there, if you happen to be there.
Okay.
And also you can check our website, check our Twitter, check our social media.
What's the website?
Yeah.
What is the website?
www.dfg.group.
Okay.
Yeah, and also you can check our ETC Labs website. It's www.etclab.org.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I appreciate you sitting down with us
Likewise.
and taking the time out.
Yeah.
I know you're a busy guy, so really we humbly
Thank you.
appreciate that.
I appreciate that.
Thanks so much.
Nice
brother.
meeting you.
And nice meeting you as well. Yeah.